Well, it was in the summer of 2007. I was on holiday and I had nothing special to do. And I guess it was the first time that I started using YouTube. And I knew that some guys were able to solve the Rubik's Cube in very few seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds or so. I knew that, but I had never had the opportunity to see one of them. And YouTube gave me that opportunity because I was able to see some of them solving the cube in very, very few seconds. And then I started asking myself, is that real? Is that for real? Is that a fake? And I wasn't sure about that. Some videos were fake, but most of them were for real. So I started looking for if there was someone who used to solve the cube with the method I knew at that time. It was the layer by layer method, and I didn't know. I didn't even know that my method was layer by layer. So I started taking a look to all the videos about the Rubik's Cube, but nobody used to solve the Rubik's Cube with my method. So I started to search for someone who could teach how to solve the Rubik's Cube, and I found someone. Some of them teaching you how to solve the Rubik's Cube, but I didn't understand much about what they were saying, because they were using the camera just like I'm using the camera now. So they started telling you have to turn clockwise, but it's clockwise for me, not for you, because clockwise for me means counterclockwise for you if you are there watching me like this. And so I said to myself, I know how to solve the Rubik's Cube, but I don't understand much about what they are saying to me. I mean the people on YouTube. So I asked myself, if someone out there is not able to solve the Rubik's Cube, what can he understand from these kind of videos? So I started thinking about making my own video where I tried to learn, to teach how to solve the Rubik's Cube. And my idea was to use the camera very, very close to me, but in the same direction as mine. So I used to use the camera just like my eyes were watching at the cube. And I started teaching how to solve the Rubik's Cube. I mean the first layer and then the second layer. And for the third layer, I say to myself, okay, nobody will understand much, and so this is enough. The first, the top layer of the cube, and then the second layer. And then I said, okay, nobody will, not much people will take a look at my videos, so it doesn't worth to make the third layer. But as I uploaded the videos, a lot of people used to say, now we understand, it's very easy, go on, we need the third layer, you have to make the third layer, the video about the third layer. And so I had to make the video about the third layer, on how to solve the third layer of the cube immediately, because all the people out there were asking me every day in the comments, you have to go on, you have to go on, you have to go on. Okay, I said, we can try. And when I made the third layer of the cube, most of them, not all of them, but most of them understood. And then I learned by the comments what I had to improve in my next videos, because it's not my videos are not about the 3x3, but I did all some other cubes, some other kind of games. And thanks to your comments, I was able to improve my teaching. And it's very useful to receive comments about my way of teaching, because only with those comments, I know how to improve myself. So this is very, very important for me. Well, the video about me playing Message in a Bottle and teaching how to play Message in a Bottle, it's about the summer of 2007, same period as the Rubik's Cube. And watching all the people out there playing bass guitar with their favorite songs made me try to play my favorite song. So I decided to play Message in a Bottle, not to show myself playing, because it wasn't important for me. I did that to improve myself, because I said to myself, I don't know how to play bass guitar in a good way. So I said to myself, if I upload a video about me playing a song, maybe some of the people who will take a look at my video will say to me, you have to change that, you're wrong in that. And so I can improve my playing by the comments, using the comments. And so I did that video for me, not for you. And as the time limit for YouTube in 2007 was 10 minutes, you couldn't upload a video longer than 10 minutes at that time. And so I said to myself, the song is 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes long, and so I have 6-7 minutes left for making something more. And I say to myself, I can say something about how to play the song, but it was a decision I took very, very few minutes before turning on the camera. And so I said to myself, okay, I can say fret number, string number, and something about how to play the song. And I say to myself, within 15 days, I will be obliged, by the comments, I will be obliged to remove the video. But the video is still there because all the comments were, most of the comments were positive. People who play told me that it's completely wrong, but as most of the comments were positive, I decided to keep the video, and the video is still there. So I started making some more videos about those songs, and I gave the idea to others to make video about playing an instrument and teaching how to play the instrument. And this is great. This is very, very important for me and great for the whole community. ASMR is a recent discovery. I didn't know about that world. A lot of people after my upload on YouTube, after the summer of 2007, used to write me in the comments, you have a beautiful voice, I love your voice, something like that. And most of them used to tell me that they're not interested at all in the Rubik's Cube, but they used to take a look at my videos anyway. I've never understood much about this kind of philosophy because I didn't know the word of ASMR. And it was only in the fall of 2012 when I wrote to one of them in the comments. I wrote, many of you is telling me this kind of thing. You have a beautiful voice. Nobody told me in real life. Nobody told me about that. And another guy used to to write me Google ASMR and you'll know why. I had to go away, so I read that very fast, and then I turned off the PC and I went away, and I started thinking about that thing, Google ASMR and you'll know why. And so I said to myself, I have to make a Google search. So when I came back home, I wrote ASMR on Google, and then I discovered what ASMR is. And now I know this kind of word. I understood why a lot of people used to watch my videos without learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube. And then I started making some videos just to try, just to test, and learning how the other ASMR uploader used to produce as video. And this is a new thing for me, and who knows where this will bring me. So I'm very happy to know that my voice can cause ASMR in some of you, and I hope to make more interesting videos for you. And if you have some ideas on of what can I do for ASMR, just write me something in the comments or privately, and I will try to. I don't have much time, but I will try to make that, to try some new videos for your pleasure. I have discovered the police in 1992 by chance. It was I was in the classroom, and I asked my schoolmate Robert. I asked him if he could lend me some CD because I wanted to listen to something new. And the next day he came with the greatest hits of the police. And while he was giving the CD to me, another classmate of mine said, "Oh, I also have that CD. It's a great CD." So I say to myself, if he is giving me that CD as first one, and another guy of the same classroom says that it's a great CD, there it has to be something particular. So I remember I was getting back home, and I was taking a look at the CD with the three guys on the black cover, and I said to myself, I was wondering which kind of music there could be in. And then I came back home. I started listening to the first track, Roxanne, 1 minute, and then Can't Stand Losing You, another minute. After 1 minute, I was skipping and going through to the next song, so Lonely, and so on. And then I bumped it into track number 11, Every Breath You Take, and then I say, wow, this is a very great song, a particular song. This is a great song. And I, instead of listening only the first minute, I was able to listen to the whole song. And then I said to myself, I remember, it's worth to transfer the whole CD on the tape, because on that period there was nothing else. There was the tape. It's worth to make a tape of this CD only because of this song, which was Every Breath You Take. I used to listen to that CD once or twice, I don't remember, and then I gave the CD back to my schoolmate. He gave me some other CD in the next days, and then after a couple of weeks, I was doing my homework while I was singing, I can't stand losing, I can't. And I was wondering where I get that riff, because I had that in my mind and I couldn't get rid of it. And then I said to myself, after thinking a lot about it, There, it has to be the CD that Robert gave me as first one. So the next day at school, I asked Robert to lend me again the CD. Which one? Said him. And I said, the one with the 3 guys on it is the police one. Yes, it could be. The black cover with those 3 guys. The first you gave me. Okay. So he gave me again the CD. And I used to listen it much more carefully. I bought the CD. I have ruined the CD after with all my listening to that, and then I discovered the police. So I said to that Robert, do you have other CD to lend me? And he said, yes, I can give you some more. And he gave me Innuendo of Queen, the album, I mean. I came back home and I was listening to the first track, which was Innuendo. And I have been lucky because I used to listen the whole song, following the lyrics. And then I say to myself, this is another great group. And I have to go deeper with this group. And this is why Queen and the Police are my favorite rock bands now. YouTube is a great thing. I mean, YouTube is what television is for real life. I mean, real life stands to television just like internet stands to YouTube. It's the same thing, with a very little difference that on television only very few people goes in and have success in it, while YouTube is for everybody, because everybody have the possibility to upload videos on YouTube with very low cost devices. Anyone who has a video camera, a smartphone, or a simple webcam can upload videos and share the videos with the community. So it's for everybody. And if someone has some skills, the internet community immediately gets that. Immediately you have success in the internet community if you have some skills. And this is great. Well, the first video of the Rubik's Cube is recorded that way because at that time I didn't know much about video compression and video, the treating of the digital data of the video for uploading that on YouTube. And this is why you see those lines in the movement. And some of you in the comments wrote me that it seems a video recorded in a microwave oven. It's because I didn't use the deinterlace feature in the software. Now I use some software because the technology has grown, got better. And now the software I use have the option export for YouTube. So everything is already optimized for YouTube. At that time, I didn't know much about that. I said to myself, I didn't even remember the options I used at that time for exporting the video, and this is why you see the images in the movements are with the lines on that. Now the video is new, completely new, but you can find the link for the first version of my videos about the Rubik's Cube, which is not listed anymore. You have to use the link on the description of my video. Otherwise, you can have a look at that, because some people ask me the first version. I would love to see that again, because some years have passed, and then I would like to see that again. And this is why I decided not to remove the video. I decided to keep the video, but not listed. It's not listed on YouTube. You just have to click on the link you find in the description of the video. Well, it was in the summer of 2007 when I was on holiday. I had nothing particular to do. How I discovered the police. Well, it was in the summer of... No. Well, it was in the summer of 2007 when I was on holiday. I had nothing particular to do. And I guess it was the first time that I took a look. I've discovered the police by chance in 2000. No. YouTube is a great thing. YouTube is what is television for real life. I mean, real life stands to television because the comments are because of the comments and because of the views. Fa schifo. YouTube is what television is for real life. I mean, real life. What do you think about YouTube? Sorry.